What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Tuesday, November 22nd. And today's video is very important because we're going to be talking about ultimate assets that you need to have in your portfolio. We're talking about Solana NFTs. Why? Because I believe that these will accrue in value in the next year or two, or at least in the next bull run. But again, make sure when you watch this video to not take it as financial advice. This is just my own opinion. This is just for entertainment. But it's really important for you to stay informed and educated on what NFT collections are considered blue chips. I'm going to share with you 4 of those NFT collections. But before we go into that, I want to share with you the state of the Solana market. We're talking about how Solana is dealing during the whole crypto bear market that we're currently in right now. And this is absolutely an opportunity where life-changing wealth can absolutely be built by buying the dip, by buying the fear. So guys, be sure to watch this video throughout its entirety. It is so important for you to understand which collections to look into. And as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and please be careful of any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So let's get right into it. So Solana right now is $11.98. What's just crazy is that we actually hit an all-time high around October or November of 2021, which was around $250. There's a lot of different reasons why this price has dropped. We've seen the crypto market take a plunge, which also allows for VCs or venture capitalists, maybe family offices, to take their investments out of speculative investments such as tech or crypto markets or cryptocurrencies or crypto businesses. So once that was taking a plunge, we even got down to this point where FTX and the Sam Bankman-Fried fraud had been exploited. We even took a further dip down from 36 to all the way down to where we are right now, $11.90. But we don't want to talk about just the FUD because this is about opportunity. With the price of Solana being at $11.98, that's an opportunity to accumulate as much Solana as you can. Now, let's look at the market. Now, we're talking about the fear and greed index. Why is this important? I always bring up to my audience about buying the fear, but also selling at the greed. So whenever you see extreme fear, there's blood in the water. But usually if you're a really smart investor or a shark, you invest in the most promising projects, not the risky assets. We're talking about blue chip projects that actually have someone building, a founder that we can recognize, a community that's backing that project. We're looking at really, really strong foundations. So these are all the different factors, right? Utility, everything. So right now, you can see that the whole market's in this dip, but that's where you start to buy. When we start getting in the green section, when you start experiencing the bull market, when everything feels a little bit euphoric and unbelievable that you're just kind of high on life, that's when you should learn how to sell your profits. Take your profits in either cryptocurrency, maybe even tech stocks, but also NFT assets as well. So let that be a reminding factor, right? Moving on. We're going to talk about what's going on in terms of the whole Solana ecosystem. So I'm going to share with you a few charts just to show where you are currently right now. Now, like I said in the beginning of November and October of 2021, we saw a huge inflow of NFT trading both on Solana and Ethereum. But ever since then, we've seen it drop down. But I want to show this to you because I want to show you the infancy of basically NFTs. We've really only experienced one gigantic pump. But does that mean that's the end? Absolutely not. Just like Bitcoin, just like cryptocurrency, it slowly gets adopted. But the people who had life-changing wealth in the cryptocurrency aspect, they invested before the hype was there, when people weren't paying attention. That goes for the Solana NFT ecosystem and also the Ethereum NFT ecosystem. So right now you're at this point right here where you can actually start accumulating certain assets that you feel very promised. And also, let's look at the Solana NFTs. It's at the exact same stage. Remember when I mentioned November? Well, even though we experienced a pump, we've actually experienced much consistent volume being traded ever since then. It's never really died down. Now on the next slide, we're going to look at just the Solana NFT ecosystem. Now, as you can see here, just within March of 2022, as you can see here, Magic Eden had really started to garner the interest of not just Solana collectors, but also Ethereum collectors as well. We started seeing that there was a migration of the Ethereum NFT ecosystem and their investors starting to migrate over to the Solana side. This is when you started seeing Solana NFTs really blow up. And as you can see here, OpenSea is only going through that exact same situation where right now it's taking a breather. It's actually down a little bit from its previous November all-time high. So keep that in mind. Now let's just focus on Solana. Now this is Hello Moon that at least allows you to understand how many millions of either Solana or USD is flowing into the Solana ecosystem and out. And as you can see here, we're seeing consistent volume, even during all the FUD storms, because again, we have to remember, we've been in a bear market somewhat since March of 2022. And just look at October. October is experiencing over 59 million of inflows going into the ecosystem and out. And also, if you look at the volume of sales, say for instance, it's the exact same thing, 6.87 million just within the past 2 months. That's astonishing in my perspective. So if anybody says that NFTs are dead, they're not. Look at the current unique holders and cumulative unique owners. That's only increased since June 4th of 2021. Same thing here of May 2021 of this cumulative unique owners. They've only grown. So the amount of unique wallets have actually grown since then. But not only that, let's look at this chart. Now this is SolanaFlora.com, and it's showing you within the all-time, ever since the beginning of 2022, we see some crazy volatility in the market. And I want to show you something. We're right here at this very, very moment. Now, this is reviewing the NFT blue chip index. So these are NFT collections that are considered blue chips. That means that they've had consistent buying volume. There was no rugs. There was never any cash grabs. These projects consistently showed that there's always something building with the NFT collection. There's been utility, founders making great communication, a community that strongly backs it, and it's showing here that it's actually on the uprise. Now we did take a dip here, but obviously that's due to the whole Solana ecosystem being affected by FTX. But we've been in this situation before. We've been through it here. We've also been through it right here. And we've also been through it here and here. So we've revisited this point many, many times. And it doesn't seem like it's going to go all the way down here, say for instance. So keep that in mind, guys. You need to understand where this ecosystem is going. And I expect that we could experience another pump to the upside. So that's just showing you where we are. But I want to share with you 4 blue chip NFT collections that I feel are not risky, that I feel like there's something building. And when the bull market comes, people are going to be aping to these projects. And I'm talking about millions of dollars. I'm talking about people who literally look at these things as assets rather than just JPEGs, because NFTs have absolutely grown in the past year substantially. They're not just these images that you put in profile pictures on Twitter or Facebook or even Instagram. They literally provide utility. Now, let's talk about the first collection, OK Bears. Now, OK Bears to me is a heavily amazing project. Now, they've had over 2.2 million Solana trading volume ever since they launched. And hear me out, that's happened within just less than a year. That's how crazy this collection is. Now, it used to have an all-time high of around 265 Solana, but right now it's around 51 Solana. So that's way more than 70% off of the original all-time high price. So right now, I feel that this collection can absolutely do well in the next bull run. And considering that the price of Solana is around $11, this is actually a great deal, considering that the lowest price is around 53 Solana. Now, other things that they're working on is they've developed IP rights for this project for their holders, but also keep in mind, this person made a really good point. There's only 715 of these NFTs on the floor. And once those 715 NFTs sell out, the floor price should be around 50,000. That's what they say. This is what this person is saying. Don't take my word for it. But this is out of a 10,000 collection supply. The fact that there's only 715 to 717 of these NFTs is absolutely amazing. So obviously that could definitely be life-changing. Could it afford you a house? Could it afford you a Lambo car? Could it be a retirement fund? And again, that's how crazy this NFT ecosystem is, that the last bull run that we had, it was life-changing for many people, but it's because they invested in times like this. Now, the next collection I want to share with you is Cats on Creck. Now, Cats on Creck has an amazing community, and it's amazing that this collection has sustained itself within the bull run quite a bit, but also in the bear market. In the bear market, I've seen within the past year that this collection has always held above 12, 20, 40 Solana, and has even gone way more than that in terms of the floor price. But I want to share this with you because what's great about this project is their community. Now, if you go to NFT Inspect, what kind of shares with you how many people on Twitter change their profile pictures to their favorite NFT? Well, Sets on Creck, out of the whole Solana ecosystem, is the 3rd popular collection out of all Solana NFTs. That's huge. It even beats Degens. Now, that's big in my opinion. That means that the community is super, super strong. And it continues to build. Even today, it has the highest percent of increase in terms of floor price, which is 11% compared to its other competitors. So what does that tell you? Exactly. Now, let's go ahead and go to our third one. Utes is an NFT collection that is obviously a blue chip collection. Now, this collection right now is around 106 Solana in terms of its floor price. But I absolutely do believe this is going to fetch way more than that. I feel that this collection could be the next Bored Ape Yacht Club of the Solana ecosystem. Because again, the characters are very original and they're kind of like a friendly, family-friendly picture artwork that can be invested by anybody. Big brands can look at this and easily adopt it because there is nothing that is profane. There is no drugs. There is nothing that would make this deter any big name brand in the real world from wanting to work and collaborate with this particular NFT collection. Plus, there is staking that's going to come out very, very soon, which from what I hear, you can add certain traits to your NFTs to make them very, very unique. So keep that in mind. This is very early. There's around 15,000 in terms of total supply, but right now there's only 1,300. So with this price being this low, yes, I know it's high in certain people's opinion because, again, 106, 107 Solana is not exactly cheap. That's still in the thousands of dollars, or at least around $1,000. But again, if you have the funds, maybe this could be a good investment for you because would it be worth spending $1,000 on this NFT in order to get, say, 100x return? Maybe it's 100,000. Again, this is speculative. This is just me, riffing, me just kind of making a prediction. This is not based on anything financially or no charting. It's just my own opinion, okay? But let's think about that. So I think it's totally worth it. I think something to prove that is within Solana Daily's recent tweet is they consistently have the top 7-day trading volume. And this is consistent ever since its launch. They literally have millions of dollars going into the Dlabs, Degens, Utes, Dead Gods community. Again, they're all within the same ecosystem, aka they all are run by Frank, who is the founder of Degens, but they're getting millions of dollars funneled into them. So they're not really going anywhere, in my personal opinion. So I just want to share that with you. So the last NFT collection I want to share with you, which is absolutely a blue chip, and you guys know what it is. It's Degens. Now, the Degen NFT collection is completely bullshit in my opinion because it's one of the first collections where the founder is doxxed, which also means that the founder has revealed his identity, he's revealed the country that he lives in, and he also has revealed his business. But also the team consistently brings value to the community during the bear market. This collection launched in the bear market and has consistently changed many lives within the bear market. What do I mean by that? There has been a number of NFTs and they actually are still continuing to send airdrops to NFT holders who have these NFTs. And people have been able to take some liquidity out, but also some people have been holding onto these NFTs because they've been staking it for a token, which is called the Degen token, which is going to be live again in a little bit. But what's great about it is the community as well. The community is super strong. I've never seen a community this strong during a bear market. And also, just imagine when the bull market comes back, these guys are going to kill it. But this price of around 11 Solana is actually dirt cheap. I consider that free. That's literally around $100 roughly per NFT. But that to me is an opportunity. That to me is the time to accumulate. This is the time to accumulate as many as you can. And right now I have a ton of these NFTs because, again, this is one of the most NFTs that I have in my portfolio because that's how much I believe in the project. So much so I wanted to join the team to create Degen TV. So that's how bullish I am around this collection. But don't let it stop there. There's other things, right? Not that only they're building something in the bear market, but also they have an ambassador. And that is UFC Fighter Degen. And Degen is a prominent UFC fighter, which is literally taking NFTs and bringing them into an in real life or Web 2 world, integrating brand awareness. And also the NFT marketplace, which this collection is building, is called the Agora Marketplace, which is going to be a huge competitor to all the other Solana NFT marketplaces. And I can't explain too much in this video, but again, people who hold these NFTs can definitely reap a lot of benefits. Could it be a lot of the revenue that's going into the marketplace come back to the holders? But also you can sell these NFTs because these NFTs are going to grow in value over time. And also the artwork is just really sick. So guys, I just want to sum all that up for you because, again, those are my top 4 NFT collections that I consider blue chip at this very moment. It could change, but that's something I want you guys to keep your eye out on, okay? Because Solana right now is a really dirt cheap price in my opinion. So this is the time to accumulate This is the time to start thinking like a smart investor and not spread your investments all across the board in multiple projects. Choose your favorite NFT projects. Choose the ones that have a really strong community, because they're the ones that are gonna absolutely blow that NFT collection through the roof and also garner the attention from real life brands. If it's tech companies, web companies, branding, fashion brands, whatever it may be, they're going to look at NFT collections. And this is the time it's going to happen. And while you may be experiencing FUD in the news or whatever, there is still people who are smart that are building relationships right now as we speak, so that they're ready for the next bull market, and it will come. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has been entertaining. Hopefully it's been insightful, informational, and educational. And as always, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, join our Patreon page, most importantly, to see all our personal trades and alpha calls on the collections that we personally are investing in that we do not publish on this channel. And guys, thank you so much. Until then, see you next time.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Join our Patreon page for all our private alpha calls, investment strategies, and one-on-one consultations in the link below. Limited spaces are available, so be sure to reserve your spot today. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.